A summer tradition starts today. Hi, I'm Andrew Alfred, welcoming you to another edition of All Andy Alfred. I'm back. Don the suit for you today, and here on Clay Fan 2-3. I am your host, Andrew Alfred. Gotta tell you, it's glad to be back on the program. We're gonna be doing shows now every single day, up on, not including Saturday and Sunday. And we're going to basically cover what happened the night before in sports, see what happens. And but before we begin, I want to dedicate this episode of All Andy Alfred to Mr. Ernie Harwell. Ernie Harwell is probably one of the best sports broadcasters ever. Ken the Hawk Harrelson, Vin Scully, the guy who does Hockey Night in Canada, Bob Cole, and Harry Neal. No. This guy was a summer tradition that will go down in history. He will go down in history as being the best damn sports broadcaster the world has ever seen. He's a friend, he's a mentor, and a great colleague. Ernie Harwell died at the age of 92, and he was the only broadcaster to be traded for a player from the Brooklyn Dodgers. It's going to be a shame, especially tonight in Detroit. They'll pay homage to him before the game as they take on the New York Yankees. But let's get on to the Tigers. The Tigers played this weekend against the Cleveland Indians. Joke of a club that is. The Indians did get the upper hand on Sunday, winning 7-4. Scherzer got the loss. He went to 1-3. Talbot got the win. He's 4-2. No home runs in the attendance. 16,980. That place seats 25,000. It's a Sunday. Now, bear in mind, it's Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And Perez got the save. On Saturday, we had an afternoon game. Gale force winds out there. I got the chance to watch that before I went in to where I needed to go. The Tigers won 6-4. Verlander got the win. He improves his record to 3-2. Kerry Wood, his first start back as a Indian, 0-1. No home runs yet on Saturday, and the crowd was 18,428. A little bit more on that Saturday, but remember, this is Saturday. It's an afternoon game. Valverde got the save. Now, Friday, they played, but it got canceled and postponed. All the home runs disallowed. It's unbelievable. They have not posted up a makeup date for that week, so we shall see what happens. Today, it will be the Yankees and the Tigers at 7:05 on Fox Sports Detroit. It's going to be an interesting matchup. There will be Dontrell Willis taking on a new guy. I haven't got the line on him. That's at 7:05, and Cleveland has the day off. Other scores in the major leagues yesterday: the Cubbies lost to my Reds 5-3. Toronto beating up on the White Sox 9-7. Washington beating up on Florida 3-2. St. Louis 11, Pittsburgh 4, LA 1, Seattle 8, and New York and Boston getting the much needed win. Tampa Bay and Oakland. We had our 19th perfect game yesterday afternoon by the name of Dallas. Dallas Brent was the pitcher. Congratulations to him, the 19th pitcher in the major leagues to pitch a no-hitter and a perfect game. After yesterday's results, let's take a look at what the standings look like. The Twins are on top of the AL Central, 21-11. The Tigers are in second, 17-14, with 3.5 games back behind. The White Sox are 13-19, 8 games back. The Indians are now 11-18, 8.5 back, and the Royals are 11-21, 10 games back of the Twins. Yesterday in the International League, the Mudhens did lose They lost to Norfolk 4-1. Tillman got the win. He improves his record of 3-3 with a 3.49 ERA. Kitchener gets the loss. He goes to 0-1 with a 2.77 ERA. Larish homer for the Hens, and Brandon Snyder for the Norfolk Tides. In the IL West, Columbus leads the International League West with a record of 20-11. Indianapolis is 16-14, 3.5 back of the Columbus Clippers. Toledo 16-15, 16-15, 4 games out. I don't mind it being this late, but we really need to catch up right now. Louisville is 11-19, 8.5 back of the Clippers. With it also being Monday, we go over the batting averages for the Toledo Mud Hens. You're going to be surprised with this figures. You're going to be surprised. Here it goes. Top 5 best. Angel Flores, he's the catcher, 375. No home runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 strikeouts. Will Rhymes, the second baseman, is batting 319. No home runs, 9 RBIs, 9 strikeouts. Danny Worth, 289. 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, 18 strikeouts. Jeff Frazier's fourth, batting at 281. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, 18 strikeouts. Jeff Flerish, this bum, first baseman, 274, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, 27 strikeouts. What's Larry teaching these kids? It must be the long ball. You have to play small ball. I've said it many times. You have to play small ball. Unbelievable. The worst. Khalid Thomas. 169. 3 home runs. 12 RBIs. 29 strikeouts. Again, small ball. Strebe, outfielder. 167. 1 home run. 4 RBIs. 9 strikeouts. Ribeiro, catcher. 143. 1 home run. 8 RBIs, 8 strikeouts. And Ben Goods, the outfielder they just called up from Erine. 118, no home runs, no RBIs, 2 strikeouts. Remember, he's only played 8 games, so I'm not crediting him. Those 8 games were really tough, too. Today, Toledo will be taking on the Durham Bulls. Trent is pitching for Toledo, and Durham has not announced their pitcher. They'll announce it at game time. Trent's 2-1 with a 3.48 ERA. That's on Fox Sports Radio, 1230 WCWA. Vancouver beating up on the Chicago Blackhawks last night, 4-1, which ties the series up basically, which actually leads the series for Chicago 3-2. But it was interesting that once the empty net happened against Chicago, the fans just took off. They just took off. It's a shame. Tonight in the NHL will be Pittsburgh and Montreal and Philadelphia and Boston. We'll give you a recap on that. And we'll recap what's happening up with Detroit. For our friend Harwell, and yours truly, I'm Andrew Alfred. I hope you have an excellent day. And remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. And especially to the Tigers and the Mud Hens, victory is sweet when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody.